So this evening, I'm going to plant some seeds. I know you've seen me plant seeds a million times, but I'm going to do some different ones. I'm going to do some rhubarb seeds that we had saved from rhubarb that we grow, and I'm going to plant some seeds from a customer / viewer that we have that gave us some seeds. I'm going to start some of them seeds as well, but the rhubarb is the first thing I'm going to start. These rhubarbs will be next year's plants. This year's are already growing. They look good. If you didn't see that video, that's the last video we made, I will leave a link to it below. We'll set you up. And for rhubarb, same as anything else, just if I can open up the baggie. For these, I'm going to put. I think I'm going to put two in a spot instead of just one. Mainly because I've never saved rhubarb seeds before. This is the first time I'd ever saved them. I've grown from seed before, but I've never saved seed for them before. And they're big enough. It's pretty easy to. Definitely better than lettuce. This cell tray here is a 72 cell tray. It's bigger cells. I put them in this because they're bigger cells. These will grow. Once they take off, they'll grow pretty quick. And I don't want to put them in a smaller cell tray. Just because I'd like to keep them in here for a little while. We do sell a lot of rhubarb, plants and stalks, both. Next year I'd like to start selling some crowns maybe. Next year I'll start selling root cuttings this fall. Not sure how far south you can grow rhubarb. I know it likes to have a fairly long winter, but I'm not sure what zone is the warmest you can grow it in. But, these we keep in the refrigerator. We keep seeds, the perennial seeds anyways, we keep in the refrigerator. I just want to make sure I get them down in deep enough that when I wipe it across, they don't slide out of their slot. So hopefully we get good germination on these. I'd like to get all of them, but we'll see. if they all do germinate, like I said, I put 2 seeds in each cell. If they both come up, I'll prune the weakest looking one out. I'll cut it out. And this is just vermiculite. I do this for 2 reasons. One, it keeps the moisture it keeps the seeds moist. It holds water really well. Good water retention. And it also keeps bugs out of it. Bugs like the little fungus gnats that you get around your plants a lot of times that don't they don't go through that. They won't penetrate the soil. Not that they really hurt anything. They're annoying, and they do eat roots. But if you keep it fairly dry, they won't bother you too much then anyway. So. And these seeds here, I'm going to plant. There's 2 different kinds of peppers in here. This one here is California Wonder. It's a bell pepper. And then we have, I truly ain't sure how you'd pronounce that, but it's like a smoky hot pepper. There's some other plants in here too. There's some squash, some winter squash, and a bunch of tomatoes. There's a pumpkin. A good many tomatoes. I won't do any. I might start some of the tomatoes. We'll see how many cells I have left open after I plant these peppers. Tomatoes grow pretty quick, so I'm not too concerned about getting them in the ground yet. Tomatoes grow pretty slow, so these need to be put in pretty quickly. And also, I want to thank Jude Goldstein. Thank you, Jude, for giving us these. Her husband came down yesterday and got a bunch of eggs and gave us these seeds. So I want to thank you guys very much, Jude and Robb. We'll see what we end up with after we get these in. I haven't bought any seeds from M.I. Gardner in quite some time. I used to get a fair many seeds from him, but because his price is really good on his seeds. I've not had a lot of really good luck with them germinating, but for the price, it's not that big a deal. Right there, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 seeds was in this, and it says there's only 10 in it. It says there's only 10, and it give me 17. So if the germination rate isn't all that great, you still got what you odds are you're still only at 10, so you still got what you paid for. And I'll stick this in here for now, so I don't lose my place. These are California Wonders. They don't get real big. These are M.I. Gardner as well, actually. I used to watch Luke a good bit. I hadn't watched any of his videos in a while. He has a lot of good gardening tips, though. He really is a good gardener. There's no doubt about that. And that took care of that tray. So we still have fair many of them left. Not sure how many is supposed to be in there. We got a fair many of them. California Wonders, we used to grow a lot of these. We don't grow them anymore. They're not a real big pepper. They're good flavor wise. It says there's 100 of them in there. There probably would be 100. They're a good pepper. They're nice and sweet, but they don't get to be a real big bell. We get them now that they grow a little bit bigger, mainly because we do them on the market at this farmer's market, and people want bigger peppers than smaller peppers. They taste the same, so it really don't matter. But if you're going to stuff them, these probably aren't really a good stuffing pepper because they don't get all that big. And I'll put vermiculite on this one as well. So there's that. Just fairly short video. I just wanted to plant some seeds this evening. I got some daffodils I want to transplant, but it's pretty muddy out. We got 3 inches of rain in the last 2.5 days here, so it's pretty muddy. I don't really feel like going out and playing in the slop, so figured I'd stay in here where it's nice and warm, dry, and plant some seeds. So like I said earlier, I want to thank Jude and her husband Rob for giving us these seeds. Hopefully we have good luck with them germinating. Like I said before, I haven't watched M.I. Gardner's YouTube channel in a while, but he is a really good gardener. There's a lot of good tips, definitely a lot of good tips. So check him out if you hadn't already checked him out. That's going to wrap this up. So as I can't remember how he said it, but at the end of them, but hope you got something out of it and hope you learned something new. So see y'all.